Hi, I'm Mitchell Smolensky.
And I'm Annie Sellers.
And welcome to JCTV News, Beyond the Headlines. For our first story, we're going to send it to our man on the street, Chris Hill.
Hey, John Carroll. I'm the mighty Chris, the best genie at John Carroll. I went around asking students what their 3 wishes would be.
Okay, if I had 3 wishes, they'd be to have an infinite amount of bows, a lot of money, and a lot of animals.
If I had 3 wishes, my first wish would be to gain all of the knowledge of medical school without having to go, to have an infinite amount of Crispitos, and to have an infinite amount of money.
If a genie gave me 3 wishes, I would wish that Jon Snow would come back alive, Ned Stark would come back to life, and that I could beat Chris Hill in a game of chess.
I wish I could know the secret as to why Betty White is still alive and well today. I wish I could bring Jimi Hendrix back, and I really wish I could have a miniature giraffe to keep in my house.
Alright, so my 3 wishes from a genie would be to be rich, to own a very big house with a lot of games in it, and to never have to do anything in life.
I would not want any wishes because I love my life. That's it.
If I had 3 wishes, I would wish for a manatee because they're great. Also, I want a never-ending supply of beef jerky, and I want a puppy.
If I had 3 wishes, my first wish would to become president of the United States of America. Second wish, marry Katie Holmes, of course. And third wish, to be Batman. Yes.
So you want your parents to die?
Okay, well that's a tough choice. No, I'd rather just be the crime-fighting part. But, hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do.
If I had 3 wishes, well, all of my wishes have already come true because I am a fan of the University of Alabama and Nick Saban.
Your wish is my command. That's all for this week. Back to you, Annie and Mitchell.
Thanks, Chris. And now it's time for your student body president, Evelyn Bostani.
This is your Bostani report. Remember to keep bringing in your old John Carroll t-shirts for our John Carroll t-shirt drive. The more t-shirts we have, the better the drive will be. On Sunday, our choir will have their final concert at 5 o'clock in the auditorium. We would love for you to come out and support. Next Thursday, we will have May crowning. Remember to bring in flowers to honor our Mother Mary. Exams start in the coming weeks. Stay focused and stay organized. I hope you have a great week, John Carroll.
Thanks, Evelyn. And now to send it to our favorite movie critic, Will Beasley, with the Beasley Review.
Thanks, guys. You know what's always sort of bothered me about the Kung Fu Panda franchise? It's that in every single movie, they say that Po's destiny is to defeat the villain of that movie. And so, which was Po's destiny? Which was it, to defeat Tai Lung, defeat Shen, or to defeat Kai? Turns out, it's all of them. Let me explain by going into depth on each of the villains. When you take a look at Tai Lung, he has trained his entire life for one thing, the Dragon Scroll. And so Po had to defend his new title as Dragon Warrior from someone who wished to take it from him. When taking a look at Shin, the good old panda massacring peacock, it was foretold long ago that Shen would be defeated by a warrior of black and white. And now let's take a look at our favorite horned beast. I'm talking about Kai. And Kai doesn't have any personal connection with Po. He and Po are not after the same thing. So what's the connection with Kai and Po? It comes through Oogway. Kai and Oogway were brothers in arms long ago, and Po is revealed to be, at the end of the movie, is revealed to be Oogway's true successor. So what I'm trying to get at here is that they're all his destiny. For Tai Lung, it was his destiny as the Dragon Warrior. With Shen, it was his destiny as Po. And then finally with Kai, it was his destiny as Oogway's true successor. Well, that's all I got this week. Back to you, Mitchell and Annie.
Thanks, Will. And now field reporter Alexis Glenn with the Who's Who.
Thanks, guys. So, a couple weeks ago, we voted on Who's Who, and the winners are in. Mr. and Mrs. Caroline are Braden Bauer and Barbara Awad. Most likely to become a politician is Nick Weldon and Evelyn Bostiani. Most likely to end up sleeping on your couch is Brennan Pugh and Cleveland Gillespie. Most likely to teach at John Carroll is Peter Doe and Marissa Latham. And now let's check out the rest. Congratulations, guys. Back to you, Mitchell and Annie.
Thanks, Glenn. And now to send it to our favorite weatherman, Kolar, with the weather.
All right, John Carroll, it's time for a weekly weather forecast. Tomorrow, we should see highs in the mid-80s and lows of about 60 degrees with an 80% chance of rain. And on Friday, we'll see a partly cloudy sky with highs in the upper 80s and lower 90s and lows in the mid-60s with a 0% chance of rain. On Saturday, expect highs in the mid-80s and lows in the mid-60s with a 30% chance of precipitation and isolated thunderstorms. On Sunday, we'll see highs of about 80 degrees and lows in the lower 60s with a 90% chance of rain and a high chance of thunderstorms. When we come back to school on Monday, we'll see a partly cloudy sky with a 10% chance of rain, highs in the mid-80s and lows of about 60 degrees. All right, John Carroll, that's your weekly weather forecast. Did you know that on Venus, rain is composed of sulfuric acid, which can melt through many things and burn human flesh? Mitchell and Annie, back to you.
Thanks, Patrick. And now it's time for your favorite sports duo, Tori and Haley.
Hey guys, we recently interviewed a member of the girls softball team, and here's what she had to say.
This weekend is our area championship, and the top two teams get to go to regionals. So come out on Friday and Saturday and support us and get us to the regional tournament.
Thanks, Adeline. Now let's take a look at the upcoming events.
That's it for sports. Back to you, Mitchell and Annie.
Thanks, girls.
Well, that's our show for this week.
I'm Mitchell Smolensky.
And I'm Annie Sellers.
And we'll see you next time on JCTV News, Beyond the Headlines.